Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Bitch and Brainstorm podcast. This is my friend Sue. We've just been giggling and chit-chatting a little bit here, but Sue is going to be one of our speakers at the Elevate Your Online Presence Business Summit coming up April 19th and the 20th. And Sue is going to be on our content and social media panel on April 19th at 2:10 p.m. Pacific time. I'm going to tell you right now, if you have any interest in LinkedIn, you're going to want to be a part of this conversation because Sue is the LinkedIn lady. I know. So Miss Sue, tell everybody a little bit about who you are.
Well, you just said it. I am the LinkedIn lady. I am a LinkedIn consultant, strategist, and trainer, and coach, and all of those wonderful big words that describe what I do. Is I work with my clients and I help them learn how to maximize all the cool things about LinkedIn. I've been doing this for a really long time, and LinkedIn is my favorite platform. That's it. Just favorite.
Okay. So I don't know if you saw my LinkedIn post today, but I had a real talk moment, and I feel like we can have this conversation. We can have a real talk moment. So yesterday, I'm a part of an accountability group, right? And I've just been like feeling like I'm done. Like I'm not in alignment with my word of the year, which was disruptor. Okay. And so I'm like, I'm just done. And everybody keeps saying, where are your clients hanging out? And I'm like, I know where my clients are hanging out. They're on LinkedIn. They're not on TikTok. They're not on Instagram. They're not on Facebook. But I have this very love-hate relationship with LinkedIn. Very love-hate relationship. And so I posted on LinkedIn today and I said, real talk, I hate LinkedIn. And I basically said, this is why, but I've been somebody said, what if you don't like how LinkedIn is and you don't like the way that people are using LinkedIn, which is I think is what turns me off about it, is the way that people try to use it kind of spammy and salesy and scammy. I don't like that. And they said, take your word disruptor and how can you disrupt like what is considered the norm there and bring a different attitude or a mindset or perspective to it. I'm like, damn it, why does she have to be right? Right. And so I'm like,
she was.
So yeah. I have decided that I'm going to challenge myself to post on LinkedIn every day for 30 days to try to change my mindset around LinkedIn. So as the LinkedIn lady, what would you give advice to somebody who wants to use LinkedIn, but maybe turned off by some of the users of LinkedIn and their naughty behavior?
First of all, I so agree with you about that naughty behavior. It makes me want to scream. And that's one of the reasons why I created, it's a couple of my newsletters were about how to deal with the spammies and how to really shoot back at the people that are sending you all those stupid in-mails that are just so irritating. Okay. So I just put stuff in there as here's how to deal with it.
Okay.
Well, for you, what I'm going to suggest, and for everybody, because I will be honest with you. All right, don't tell anybody.
Nobody will ever know. This is not public and information at all.
But there are times that I'm not, even though it's my favorite, I'm not really excited, right?
Yeah.
And it's hard. I think anytime you put yourself out there and anytime you're trying to get noticed or to build traction or any of those things that we're talking about doing, it's hard. It's hard to build yourself up. It's hard to mentally prepare. It's hard to, it's just hard. Mm-hmm. So what I recommend and what I always talk to my clients about is, first of all, take it easy on yourself, right? I mean, and second of all, if you're speaking from, and I'm going to say heart, and I don't mean heart like gushy heart, but I mean, if you're authentic and if you're talking about the things that are important to you and you're using your voice, it'll be fine. And the reason it'll be fine is because people really respond to that. Okay. They don't respond to the spammy, crappy stuff.
Right.
And
by the way,
so
you can cuss here. I just want you to know. I saw you kind of correct yourself, but you can.
I know. I
cuss here.
realized that after I did that, because I'm like, I'm speaking to a woman, you know.
Yeah, you can cuss here. It's okay.
But what I will say is that if I love the idea of 30 days.
Okay.
I love the idea of 30 days. What I will tell you is that don't post more than once a day. Okay, because I know you're trying to build up that muscle to be posting, but you also want to get some traction. Okay. So and you of all people I know you've got a social media presence on all these places and you've got strategies. So take a little bit of it's going to sound weird, what you're doing on the Insta and on the Facebook and some of it. And I'm sorry, I don't do TikTok.
I love TikTok. It's my favorite platform.
I know, but so instead you could do a little video on LinkedIn. Yes. But what I was going to say is take that content and maybe just craft it a little bit more wordy or a little bit more visual, not video, you know what I mean? And you'll be good. And once you get that muscle going, you know darn well you're going to love it. Okay? You know you're going to love it. And I know you're going to love it because you're not afraid.
I'm not afraid. It's just one of those things that it's going to become a new habit, because it's very easy for me to do it on other platforms because, it's just one of those things. And LinkedIn was always kind of last on my list, and I might go on there every once in a while, but it's not a regular muscle. And so I just have to build up the practice of reminding myself. And so I'm going to make myself a sticky note. Did you post on LinkedIn today? Kind of thing, just to kind of make sure that I want to give it the good college try, right? Give it a good college try and really see what could happen out of it. What's the worst that could happen?
The worst that can happen is nothing is worse.
Right, exactly.
Because you're going to be there. You're going to be visible. You're going to be in front of your people. And people are going to find you there that are not, because in reality, a lot of people aren't going to look for you on TikTok. They might like what you do, but as far as all of that expertise in business, that's not doing it. And even Instagram, I don't know your stats, but
Instagram's not my favorite either. I know Paige's favorite, but it's not my favorite. I'm not on Instagram every day.
So let me, if I can just add one more little nugget here. What are you going to do to reward yourself?
Oh, that's a great question. I don't know. Maybe I'll buy myself a new lipstick.
Okay. Whatever turns you on is good.
I love lipstick.
I
just got this new one. Look at it. It's Chucky's Bride. I love the color though.
Is that what you're wearing?
Yeah.
Is that what you're wearing? I like it. I knew it looks great.
I know. But the Chucky one was pink, and I'm not a pink girl, but I was like, ooh, his girlfriend has a nice blood red that I really liked.
But no, find something to do to reward yourself. And I would imagine that you've read James Clear, Atomic Habits book 2, and the whole process.
I have not.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
I think it's in my Audible, and I just haven't had a chance to do it yet.
So one of the things it's about, so they talk a lot, and since we're talking about habits and we're talking about social media and getting you going on LinkedIn, one of the things that he talks about is that you have to incorporate it with something else. So so in other words, maybe add that into, like, after you go into your TikTok and do your responding, click into LinkedIn and do that.
Yeah.
And then so incorporate it into another thing that you do automatically. And then if I can give you another tip.
Sure.
I knew you wouldn't mind. The algorithm for LinkedIn is kind of wonky. It's getting changed. It's up and down. But one of the things is a truism so far right now, as of today, the beginning of April, right? 2023. A truism is that when you go in and you post something on LinkedIn, stick around.
Okay.
Okay. Stick around, do a couple of other likes or a couple of other things and
Go
comments.
engage with some people.
Yep. Pick
Mhm.
3 things to do, which will keep you in there for maybe 5 minutes longer. That helps LinkedIn know that you are serious.
That you're an active, engaged member. That's Gary V advice. Gary V very much is about go engage on the platform before you post on the platform, go show the algorithm that you, and he very much was like, if you schedule posts for a time that you're not engaged on the platform, why are they going to show your stuff to anybody? You're not here to engage with your audience.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
And that seems to be that's a really important thing now with LinkedIn, that it's all about the engagement. And they want to keep people on the site.
Yeah, they do. Of course they do.
No surprise.
Yeah.
But you can do this. And I love the idea of you taking that disruptor mode and making that part of your regular process flow ideas of what you're going to be doing on LinkedIn, because there are a lot of people that respond to that.
Yeah.
And I would keep the F word off of it. Okay.
I know.
I have a story about that. I know we almost are out of time, but I liked somebody's comment when they didn't use the whole word, but they used the little ampersands, all that stuff.
Yeah.
And I liked it. One of my clients called me out because he was trying to get his children to start using, his high schoolers to start using LinkedIn. And here I was promoting bad words.
Oh, dear Lord, baby Jesus.
So sometimes you just don't even know what's going to happen. But I would recommend that you just don't put the F word out there.
I can't believe somebody would do that. Like, come on, right? Like, come on.
Like their high school kid doesn't know that word anyway. That's a whole nother story.
I know. Oh my goodness gracious.
But anyway.
Goodness gracious. Well, I am so excited to have you as part of our summit. I really am.
It's going to be a blast. I'm looking forward to it. And I love my panel. I know 2 of the other ladies. My goal for next week, so you know, is to get in there and to get to meet the other one and figure out, and
who don't you know?
I have to look at her name. That's so how
so you've got Elaine Williams, Lori Kiefer, and Tamira.
Elaine Williams, I don't know.
Oh, you don't know Elaine Williams? Oh my gosh, you guys will get along so good. Her whole thing is around bringing humor into social media content. She's a comedian.
Oh, fun.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so much fun. Oh, I can't wait. And I love Tamira. We've been on panels before and I love her.
Yeah.
I'm so excited.
I know. I am so excited too. It's going to be really, really great. So be sure everybody to come and tune in, because it's going to be such a great conversation that we're going to have on April 19th on the content and social media panel, 2:10 p.m. Pacific time. And then after that panel will be our first FOMO Fest. FOMO Fest is going to be really fun. It's going to be basically an opportunity for all of our VIP ticket holders to come and ask questions of our speakers and panelists, and we'll be giving away all the prizes. So I know you've donated prizes, but we have over $35,000 worth of prizes to give away.
Oh my gosh.
What? I know.
Can I get in the drawings too?
Girl, like for real, like that is ridiculous. People are so generous. They're so generous. And I'm just really, really excited, to have 60 speakers. We had to do 15 panels because there was just not enough time to get everybody in. But I'm just so excited. This is going to be incredibly fun. I just can't wait. So thank you for coming to be a part of it. You know how much I love you. So
thank you, Elaine.
We're on a panel once before and we rocked that shit, didn't we, girl?
Oh, we did. Oh,
it was so fun. It was fun.
We actually got a hashtag out of it, as I recall.
Yeah, we did. Yes, we did. Yes, we did. So super fun. All right, everybody. We'll see you guys later.
All right. Bye-bye. Have a good day.